again back into the session. So it's been quite a journey, like that 1 week of what I learned, what kind of an extraction you gave me. Wow, it did really wonders for me. It
Thank
did
you.
wonders because I got
Mm-hmm.
appreciated by the whole crew. That and all is
Mm-hmm.
it is like look, it is a fast food business, cinema
Mm-hmm.
for developing artists, for developing and people who are not set a base. For them, it's like fast food
Mm-hmm.
business. The way it approaches them will be like Zoom. Hey, this is your dialogue. Read it. If you're not reading it, the next person, you will be doing the same dialogue. So be very, 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 very conscious on. You will just
Mm-hmm.
get one chance, and that chance we have to take it. So that for that kind
Mm-hmm.
of uh, all 11th hour situation, your exercises were amazing, Sanjay. Your exercises were amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I was just mind blown. That 11th hour situation, your exercises where you need not shake your head or whatever. You just need to sit straight with your breathing. We can do wonders. Is what you told us in the last previous batch of set of episodes. Like we did somewhere around 5 to 7 episodes. In that, we were touching those kind of areas only. So that was amazing, and it helped me. It made wonders, man. I will show. Movie will 100% release in 6 months. I will show. Yes. Okay.
Superb, superb, superb. Yeah, even that exercise. What right now, I'm into I'm into the process of creating. You can say a production with students, and they have a different age, like different class, sixth, seventh, eighth, and these kids. So what I felt that even in the production what you do in school, we have that kind of fast food because as a teacher you have to do your subject, and then you have to maintain the school timing, and then you have to let them practice. So it's also very, very short phase of time when you get in order to make a production, and finally it will go in front of the audience. So that kind of compulsion, that kind of urgency, even we felt when we were creating that production for a competition. So I think for like I really noted that idea, that fast food compulsion, I would say, that every beginner has to face wherever you are. Even if you are a director, you have to face that. If you are a writer, you have to face it, that fast food compulsion, because you have to do it. Because on one hand you are a beginner, you are starting, you are going to develop, you are going to establish, but that time you are supposed to be having much more caliber, talent, patience, focus, conviction than those who are established.
Perfect.
Because you see how difficult it is, that those already established, they will get chance, they will get, that relaxation period, they will get preparation, but as a beginner you will not get it. That is
Yes.
the main, I think, you know uh, suspense of, starting, because you have to be pro, you have to be professional, you have to be actually trained to do that.
Perfect.
Okay, so I will start with that note, that I'll start out very simple, the basic of the basic exercise of neutrality, telling a story, not telling a story. So this is the idea we are going to start with in our session today. Okay, so as an artist, you have to be a decision maker. It's a very simple decision, that as an artist, when you enter into audition room, when you start something, you have to control, you have to see whether you are telling a story or not.
Hmm.
I will give you very simple examples. You will get to know what I'm actually trying to driving at to talk about. So you are the owner. You have that ownership of telling the story. For example, it's a neutral phase, as a neutral phase. So now, as an actor, as a presenter, you will decide that whether you are going to tell a story or you will not tell a story. So the neutrality of a face means, brother, that we control, we get that autonomy that right now I'm not telling you any story.
Mm.
But when the neutrality changes, then the story begins. So there is always a connection you have to develop, whether to tell the story, whether to stop it. Because if every time you're going to tell the story, how to engage people? So there has to be pause,
By your
there
voice
has
is
to be breathing.
breaking. Your voice is breaking. Suddenly, it's becoming silent. It's not breaking
Okay,
much, but you need not go very. Don't go much back and talk. From here, talk.
okay. Is it
Yes.
okay?
Perfect. Perfect. Talk. Ah,
Okay. So neutrality is like, for example, I was telling them in the workshop about adjective.
adjective.
Adjective not in terms of English, but in terms of drama,
Ah,
dramatic. Okay,
adjectives.
and they were kids. So, for example, in order to tell them what is happiness, in order to tell them what is sad, you have to first tell them that what is neutral face.
Ah,
For example, first you have to make them neutral, and then you will go for happiness. So it will be, now it's another story coming. it, it's an exercise, so we'll always enlarge it so that we'll not be using that expression in the film or theater. But when we are gymming, when we are doing that gym session, we have to enlarge it so that we can see, we can feel the movement, everything. So this is the neutral phase. Okay, and if you have to develop, you have to put some adjective color on your neutral face, it will be like that. So now you are giving a story, and you are not giving a story, and you are not giving a story, and again you are giving a story and not. So imagine when you are going to enter into the audition room or in the film. So if you do this neutral face, this is a clean canvas. Okay, this is a clean canvas. You always have to come back to this because this is a clean canvas, and only on the clean canvas you can design. If it is already like some already decided, pre-decided
ah,
story,
yeah.
like
It can't work.
there are some
Ah,
actors, they do in a way that they put it there, and then it's a tendency of acting, they think that. But you will see that there is always coming back to the neutral, and then putting some color. So when I'm doing it, and I'm putting some color, and I'm coming back, this is what, when we start telling a story and
mm,
having the control on your face. It start with face, it goes to the body, and then breathing and everything. But what I'm right now today telling is that there is always a coming back. We will draw a graph, so it's a like XY graph. So again and again you have to come to the zero.
ah.
In the beginning, it's a decision. It will be like, it will not be natural to come back at the zero. But when you get to that process again and again, when you are always conscious, okay, I will be coming at neutral. Once I do my task, I will coming the neutral. I will coming. So coming back is always very important, and coming back here means being neutral when needed. It's not just you are going to show anger in, no. There are, like these days, lots of actors are doing that. So they are neutral and then doing everything. Like they are having neutral face and doing the murderer or the
Ah, yeah, 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 yeah.
antagonist.
Neutral
So that's a
face
culture.
and they are killing. Neutral face killing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Killing. Lots of things are happening. Like
Lots of
even if,
things.
for us, not Pankaj Tripathi, and for you, sir, what's the name of the sir? Uh, Vijay sir, Vijay
Vijay.
Sethupathi sir. Okay, so they are doing it, but we have to understand, even there, in their neutrality, there is lots of multi-dimensional and multi-layer emotions come
Coming in.
in
Okay.
order to do. in order to understand that, we should also keep in mind that there is always a coming back, neutral, and then putting the color, because this is a canvas,
Mm.
this is a screen, and you will decide what you are going to share in the form of story, this screen.
In the
So
screen.
it should not, it should not be coming like impulsively. It should not be coming, you know, out of emotion or excitement, or out of compulsion or out of urgency. Because everybody, well, I am just talking about the actors who are going to begin, because I don't have any experience of those people. So that's a different lot. When they are trained, when they are it's a different world altogether. But
Mm.
right now, what our focus, what our approach is, to just think about those who are beginning
So
in
all the
any
18
form.
people, all the 13 people who are watching, please do subscribe to our channel and watch. And also please feel free to comment if there is any acting doubts which you have, or any behavioral doubts you have at an atmosphere like workplace or anything. You can feel free to ask. Yes, go ahead, Sanjay.
And one thing very important and significant, that not just in audition, or like, it's a real life thing. Like, when
Mm.
you will be the master of telling. Even in office it happens, even in interview, like, you will be the holder of your key. So it's all
Yeah.
about holding your, you will decide when to tell the story. And what happens when you are so much excited, when you are so much into emotions, when you're so much into doubt or compulsion or confusion, you are giving others clue that they can trick you,
Mm.
because they are able to know what is there going on in your mind. And neutrality is all about not letting people
Nothing
know
should go.
what is going on.
Nothing should go in. Mm.
Yeah, it's not just about film, it's not about theater, it's about life actually.
It's about
You
life.
will decide, yeah, you will decide that what to share, what not to share.
Mm.
So that's the idea. So the whole structure of making your body feel, for example, very simple and practical example I'll give of tattoo. Okay, so there are lots of tattooing happens here, here, so here. So the whole idea of tattoo is to tell the story, to express what they understand,
Feel,
or what they
yes,
want to tell,
to the
like
people.
through this. Yeah, like they even this is also a story, brother. See, okay, putting it off will be a neutral, but this is also somewhere tells the story that
Somewhere tells
we
the
have a
story.
tradition, we come from certain caste, and these things, whatever
Perfect.
it is. So yeah, so everything, whatever it is, for example, this is also story.
Ah,
It's a gene, it's a family thing, whatever. So this is a story. Everything is a story. Even the color we choose, we are sharing that some story to you. Even the holding, so every bit of thing has a story. And even if we want, even if we don't want, we are telling it. So the, as an actor, as an artist, we should minimize it in a way that we can get the ownership of tell, because we basically are a storyteller, you know even in company, when you are working, when you are presenting, you are telling a story.
hmm.
You are telling a story, a story, a logical story, or creative story, or artistic story, but somewhere whether you are telling a story.
Sorry, yes.
So there also this understanding of uh, telling, when to become neutral, when to convey the story. It's always, you will decide that, yes, okay, this is the phase, the story, coming back to the zero thing, and then going to the towards y, and going to x. So it's a graphical, and this is our screen, and
Screen,
this is our
screen.
graph
This one.
screen. For example, if we, like, these days it's like these things are happening, that if you hear something, this is a story. If you put if you have a different baba
Beard.
style beard, story.
That's a different
So
story.
everything is a story. Okay, this is what the first topic I was trying to say about neutrality, emotion, story, when you are entering, for example, when why I'm telling you, I'll tell you now. I'm going to tell you, when you go to the audition room, when you're going to get that character, the audition people, they want you, because the character is in their mind, so they want you. So I think you should become neutral, so that they can see the clean canvas, and on that clean canvas they can put the character they are searching for,
Wanting whichever they want. Mm.
whichever they want. So you have to, as an actor, as an artist, you have to go with a clean canvas, so that you open the possibility of letting them paint
Mm.
their character, their product, saleable product actually, on your canvas. So that is the actually philosophy, brother. That is the idea behind. When you are neutral, it becomes very easy for others to, even in life also, when you are neutral, when you are simple, when you are you, it becomes very easy for others to understand you, to connect with you. And when you carry something as a character, or as a thought, as a whatever you like, baggage, it becomes very difficult to understand. It becomes very difficult to see you actually. Hmm?
Mm.
And that's the reason why we should, as an actor also, as a human being also, come to be. And it's very relaxing when you are in neutral zone. It's very relaxing, because it takes a simple decision of choosing neutrality or choosing the baggage. You have
Correct.
to decide what you're going to do. And once you experience the taste of neutrality, uh, the fruit of neutrality, you will come. Coming back will always be happening. Coming back. So, in order to wrap it up, to have a small recap of what we have just discussed, four words we should like keep in our mind. First is neutrality. Second is story. Okay. Third is screen, or you can say the canvas, clean canvas. And fourth is ownership. Okay. These are the simple words which will help you to understand what actually I'm trying to say. And yes, it is new. In theater workshop, in acting sessions, we don't listen to that, like we don't get this kind of topic. And I think that's the main topic actually.
Mm.
If Yeah, if you are an actor, if you are beginning, because we are focusing on those people who are beginning, who are trying to get in, for them, we don't need to know about the big shots. No, because it's a huge difference of what when we are beginning and when we are actually established. So huge a huge gap. So we don't need those information. It's a over information. So how they have survived, how they were working there in Dubai having an accountant job, and then they switched. So these are it's not for us. We can celebrate it, we can learn from that, but it's not for us. What is for us is to know what we can do, so that it becomes very easy for us to
Easy
understand
for us.
when we enter, when we have just one line or when we have just 10 seconds of screen presence, what we'll do. And these discussions will help you to just be honest, even if you're getting just 10 seconds of presence on screen, or two lines or three lines, and you can make the most of those three lines, because of the fact that, okay, maybe because of that small role you will not get some project, but that small role, that small presence will make you trained for advertisement, because that's also a small division of uh, idea, the small ads and these things. It will train you, and these ads, once they like trained you, then you can go for bigger project, and then you will have your profile, you can say. So it's all connected, it's all related, but we have to understand that what is what are the information we can use first, and what are the over information which we don't give. We
Yes.
can be happy, we can, when we listen to this content, we can be happy, but it's not for us. It's for different time, kind of journey, and then they became a big shots. So that was the brother first topic of today's session. If you have anything as a question, or if anything you want to share your experience regarding
Let's
this,
see some
you can.
tasks so that I'll understand, so that I can
Mhm.
understand. Let's move on. Let's move on back. Let's go on.
Okay. Yeah. So for for neutrality, and for understanding what is neutral, what is story, let's do a small exercise. We'll understand what neutrality and what it is. Okay.
Exercise.
So we'll breathe and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. So first is when we'll contract our to the extreme. Okay. When we release our face to the extreme. So let me show you what I'm trying to say. The contraction. Okay. It's like, so there is a degree. There is a degree. Like you have to contract it, and then it will go one, two. So you have to just push it to the degree, that contraction. Once you see it's very difficult, that will come back, release, so that you will understand what I am actually trying to say. That contraction, release, and neutrality, 3 points are there. 0 x y. So y releasing, x is contraction, and 0 is neutrality. So we'll see the graph here. Okay. So let's start with neutrality. Let's start with contraction. So we'll try to become like a rat. So we'll make it in a way, and we'll go to the extreme. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, hold, hold. Now 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Now come to neutral and feel. Now it will release the phase. Okay. So we'll go where we can. Sensation happening. So now it is 0. So we'll do 0 xy. Okay. Now the y is 0. This is this is tough.
Zero. X zero.
Y x x 0. Y x y x y x y x y x x x y x y 0 is what reality is, what not telling story is. Can you feel what 0 is? where lots of story coming. Not tell anything. Okay, so this is the simple exercise for your facial control, when it becomes very easy to get the grip of your face, like these areas, and it becomes very easy for you to control your face, express what is needed. Also be aware of the degree, like different 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what I'll do, I will observe you this time as a volunteer actor. So I will tell you the degree and you have to go. Just be honest and tell me when is difficult for you. So I will note down till now where you are going. For example, the way we were doing breathing exercise, one breathing count. So we noted till where we went. Okay, that time it was like, for example, 13, 20. Now we'll see till when we can go. Make your body relax body. I
Last
will
one.
come. Yeah. Is it audible now?
Ah,
Yeah. So make your body relaxed completely. Yeah. Face relaxed, 0. So now I will tell you to do X graph, which is contraction, and you will go bit by bit by counting, like one more and two and three and four, like this. We'll go to 10, and then from 10 to we'll go back to 1, like 1 to 10, and then 10, 9, 8, like this. So we'll see the degree, we'll see the story, we'll see contraction, we'll see muscle muscle control, like gripping. We are gripping somewhere. Okay, okay, start. 0, relax, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, contraction. X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Relax, breathe in, breathe out, breathe out, relax. Did you see that? Okay, now we'll go just for now. When you are relaxed, when you are neutral, try to think about the sensation happening on your face because of making that, that movement or that angle. Try to feel that. Just observe what is going on. Don't do that. Make it neutral and yeah, make it neutral and see what is happening, because you've already done. So there are lots of tension, like vibration coming on your face because it was like this for longer. Okay, so that is there. So you have to understand and observe for 5 seconds. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay, now we'll go back. We'll go for release. We'll go for 0, 0. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now, why? Release. One, two, one, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Observe this. Okay. Now, do you understand what is y, what is 0, and what is x, and what they are doing to our face? Okay. So once we it becomes very easy for us to do x, 0 and y, we can start developing x1, x2, x3, like that, the graphical interpretation of the movement, and then y1, y2, y3, y4. We can also go to the extreme. When we are really pro, we can go minus x, minus x. We am I audible?
Minus x, from minus x you tell. From
Yeah.
minus.
So for example, plus x is this. Minus x will be, so same movement but backward. We are not.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that is the movement. Minus x. Minus x1, minus x2, minus x3, minus x4, minus x6, minus x7, 8, 9, 10. Release.
Ah, nice.
Graphical interpretation. Yeah, very nice. So it's all maths. It's all science. We have to take help from maths and science to do that interpretation of these dynamics. And it's a hell when you actually feel, because it's an experiential. You are there in Chennai, I'm here, but we can push each other to experience that. It's not a
Hmm.
lecturing, uh, it happens that nothing. It actually makes you feel that what is actual neutrality. So we'll develop that exercise, but that is the base. Even if you're not getting into that x1 and those detailed dynamics, if you are pro, if you can just master x, y, and 0, you are doing it.
More than enough.
More than enough, and you are doing the exercise. You are that the effects of your face will come. So it will be, it will be your exercise at least when you are doing 0 x,
But
y.
I want to check if I'm doing minus x and x properly. Can you, like, in x-axis there's x1, x2, x3? No, the same where x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3. So x minus x1, 2, 3, 4 we checked now with me. X minus 1, minus 2, how to do? Can I do it
You
once?
see, yeah, yeah. See. For example, we are going towards here. The same movement will go inside. That is the x1, x minus minus one. So what the movement we are doing? We are going. So you will feel, the check of this exercises. You will feel vacuum, because it's like a cleaner, vacuum cleaner. You will become like this, vacuum cleaner kind of thing. Yes. See.
Nice, 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 nice.
You okay.
You're back. You're back. You're
Yeah.
back. Tell me. Tell me.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So let's start. Let's just do x1 to x5 and -1 to -5. See what is happening.
Ah,
And but when we're doing it, what we'll do? We'll go to 1 to 5, 0, 1, x1 to x5, and then we'll come back x1, 0, and then -1, and then see. In this exercise, you feel what neutrality is. Your face will tell you. Okay? Yeah. Relax. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now we'll go to x1, shifting from 0, x1, x2, yeah, x4, x5. Be there for some time. Yeah, be there for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Now x5, x4, x3,
Ano?
x1, x2, x1, and 0. 0, neutral, neutral, and then x minus 1, the same backwards. Minus 2, minus 3, 4, very nice. X minus 5, 5, 5, 4, minus 3, x minus 2, x minus 1, 0, 0, 0. Now just for 5 seconds, feel the vibration. Whatever is there happening on your face, feel it. 1, observe it. You can close your eyes if you know in order to observe it, so that you can be aware of the sensation, feeling coming on your face. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, it is all telling you. It is all telling you. No, I don't
Nice.
need to tell you. It's all telling. Your face
It
is
is all
telling.
telling.
Okay. I was about to share three topics as we designed when we were planning of the session, but you see, the one topic has lots of things to do. That yeah, we are almost there to wrap it up. But yeah, it has got some idea related to the actors, beginning actors help those who are beginners. So this is how we have to understand it. Again, we are not just telling that we are just talking about actors or artists. We are talking about, even if you have to become a teacher, you have to speak. Even if you have to become a journalist, you have to speak. You have to go. You have to be neutral. Even if you are going for an interview, for an IM interview, whatever it is, you have to understand that dynamics. Even if you are part of a GD group discussion, you have to like do like that. If you are addressing public, you have to do like that, because all it takes,
Bro,
all it
I have one doubt.
yeah.
For x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X minus what we'll do? Sorry, for y. Y is no. For y minus
Hmm.
what you are going to do?
Yeah, so this is like, see movement of this. So this is like y y1,
Now I'll tell.
y2.
Now I'll tell. Zero. Neutral. Okay,
Yeah,
you do. Breathe in, bhai. Breathe in, breathe breathe in, breathe out. Neutral, zero. From here, take it to y1. Now take it to y3. Now take it to y5. Now y7. Now calmly reduce it to y6. Now y5. Accordingly reduce y4, y3, y2, y1 neutral y minus 1 y minus 2 y minus 3 y minus 4. What you're buying? Why? What is this so different? It is okay. Y minus 5 and stay one. Now gradually reduce by y minus 4, y minus 3, y minus 2, y minus 1 neutral.
So yeah,
Nice.
that exercise ex- exhausts you to the level that you feel as if that you have run for a kilometer. That kind of exertion it will give you.
Perfect.
Even if even if you are sitting just doing this a yogic exercise or breathing exercise, but it exhausts you. If you really doing it in an honest way, it it takes energy.
Ah,
It's it drains you out when you actually do it like 20 times, 30 times. It creates something, but that energy will touch every part of your system. Like it will touch here, it will touch you. You can't go there. Technically, you can't do go there, but these exercises, yeah, see, it's like a Hanuman will give you some character actually. Yeah, see, beautiful. बहुत अच्छा.
beautiful. Superman. You're teaching seriously very nicely. Amazing,
It's
Sanjay.
like it's like nobody can forget about X. You have to actually develop that. Okay, it is going and it's there in front of you, and you
Was
can feel. You can.
what I thought was if you are going to do y 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to be like this contraction. Okay, and from there I thought once it comes to 0, y minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 will be like that. I thought
Hmm.
it will become like that. I thought, but again for y minus 1, you are again doing it, but the
It's a release. See. The
the core
core
is
is
release.
release. It
Hmm.
has it has to release. It
It
has to
has to
release,
release.
but in a minus in a minus. So the core there is the x-axis is to contract. It
Perfect.
will contract, but minus five in a plus five. So this is the. It should be
Perfect.
simple, brother. It's
Perfect.
simple.
Perfect. The
Yeah.
idea
It
is to
should give
release.
something.
The core is release. Even if it is minus or if it is in the plus, the core is release. Yes. I understand.
Yeah. So
I understand.
and now like whenever you are going, so now we are diving four direction. Like this is the neutral, this is the zero, and we now open the possibility of four directions. Direction one, x plus, xy, x minus, xy, and then zero. 5 points we have discovered. But I'm telling you, with this exercise, we can also discover different x's also. It's just a four, like it's a one axis, and then so it's everything starts with zero. It will go to x, it will go to y, and then another x1, xy1, and then minus x my one, and then y minus one, and then it can develop. It can develop, you know.
Perfect.
But again, in order to make it simple, our best core exercise is to 0xy. Simple.
Okay. Can we tell any? Can we tell? Do this exercise with the dialogue? No, right? It doesn't work. Just expansion and contraction. That's it.
Yes, actually, like every exercise. For example, we were doing counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, vowel, taga, 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 taga. So the whole idea is actually these exercises are made to prepare you for dialogues.
Okay, so now I have a
So
doubt.
one,
Now I have a doubt.
yeah,
In X, I'm in X4. Okay, okay,
X4. Hmm. Hmm.
X4. From here I can tell a dialogue. I should tell the dialogue.
Huh.
You're expecting me to tell a dialogue like this, like that. That is
Yeah,
the
like for
practice.
example, for like when we make this exercise an advanced exercise, we are ultimately to speak in X4. For example, if we have a character who has got that need of speaking like that,
Oh, 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 oh.
that, so we don't have to do anything. We just tell our mind, okay, brother, let's go to X4, and we'll talk like that. Let's go,
Perfect.
brother, to X minus one. We'll talk because we already opened that window to in our mind
Windows.
that okay,
Yes, yes, yes.
we'll just revisit the library to just go to X1. Okay, ready. So
Only
this is what
actors
we
can
call it.
understand. Not even the
Yeah,
directors will understand.
because this is our lawyer. Like, if you are lawyer, we only lawyers can understand. If you're a doctor, so why shall we have? We shall have. We should have our actors' vocabulary. Technical
Actors
vocabulary, because
vocabulary.
that's how we are going to create something universal. Because it's very easy. You see, it was with me. Now it is with you. And now that universality is coming, that if I say, okay, for example, if I say, like, we have very limit of time, fast food urgency, if we have, and I have to tell you something, I'll tell, bro, for this, go just for X minus 4, all sorted,
Ah,
no discussion needed,
that is the thing.
no
You just tell
lecturing
me
needed,
X minus 4. That is enough.
bro. Yeah, go to Y1. Okay, go to 0. So these are things.
Simple, simple, simple,
Okay,
simple,
so
simple, simple.
yeah, we don't need
Nice.
to sort of tell you definition and nothing, no modulation, nothing. And brother, Gautam, is that when I'll tell you that X4, the X4 will come. This is your X4. That's the beauty of this exercise, because I'm just facilitating you that okay, I need X4, but X4 is coming from you, not from me. So this is not my X4.
Ah, perfect,
So,
perfect,
so,
perfect.
so you see, because of that exercise, you got how many range? Like for example, let's take 5 5. So you got 5 range for X1 to 5, -1 to 5, 5 5 10 10 range, and then Y1 to 5, 15, and then 5 20. So 20 ranges you have. And you see, like for example, let's apply, like we also need to know how to apply that. For example, if the crane is going to demolish your shop, okay, brother, it is a situation, this is a situation, and we are like struggling actors, and we need just one line or 2 3 seconds, okay, and we get the briefing, okay, this is the situation you have to know. So we'll go, like, this is the situation that our shop, like the only bread winning uh, you know uh, platform, is being ruined. So we'll not think about it, we'll not go to the backstory and those technicalities. We'll go to it, we'll go to Y6. Khatam. We don't have to stress. We don't have to go to backstory. We don't have to go to much detail. Nothing. We don't need those kind of things. And this is what called professional actors, because they have lots of library. They will visit there and they will get it done. That's it. Khatam.
Perfect. Perfect.
So this is the one example of, and for example, when you are a possessed person in a character, and when you are actually becoming that, you will go to Y10, and then you become Tantara. Nobody, you don't have to go to the researching. You
Researching
will
and all.
go.
If
You
you
will go,
have
but
time, you are going, then it's fine. When there is no time,
yeah, that's it. And for us, like those who are struggling, those who not known,
no
this
time.
is our no time. So for them, they have that luxury and they are blessed to, they have earned that luxury actually. So these are the big shot, they have earned that. But we, when we are starting, these are the
Bhaiya,
luxuries,
Bhaiya,
small
now the
luxuries
doubt
we have.
goes there, Bhaiya. So my from my neutral, I am trying to go to X10, okay, which is one time perfectly coming. But the next time when I'm doing, will I should do the same way. So perfection and perfecting the art is doing it again and again. Correct.
Hmm.
So now let us say my neutral is this. Okay, from here I'm going. Okay, this is extend. Let's tell this is extend. But the option of uh, uppering my eyebrow or having it at the same place, it's with me. So from neutral, you just want me to expand my mouth. Okay, expand my mouth to
So, yeah,
Y10.
one,
Okay,
one thing. Okay, one
you're
thing,
just asking me
brother.
to tell me.
Yeah, one thing. Like, uh, okay, so we got that exercise, 0xy, done, sorted. We don't need to go to different detailing of x minus, no nothing. We just have an exercise 0xy, that's it. But to keep this in mind that this is the gymming exercise. And what happens in gym? That one day you do 10,
Hmm.
next day you will feel like doing 12, and after one.
15.
So the more you get into that exercise, the more you get into that ranges, the clarity. For example, when you do it actually like 15 times, or maybe you are doing it in a regular way, regular in the sense that weekly or whenever you are free, you are conscious of doing it. What happens that you get that sur, okay? Because for example, those who are trained singers, don't like they know that okay, I have to go sa, so they are trained, like they
They know it.
know they,
Exactly. That is what
yeah,
you
they
want
don't
to.
have
You
to
also
go
have to
to,
do as an actor. You're telling.
yeah, because they don't have to go sa re ga, no, they know that sa.
Ah,
In the same way, brother, in the same way, the more you do it, you know that 7, okay, 7,
clarity
okay, 8,
comes.
okay,
Clarity comes as we do it.
huh, x3, x3, okay, go to x minus 3. So you know that like you go to that sur, and these are the actors sur, these are the swaras. You speak like that. See the entire change, I am changed now. I know எப்படி இருக்கு, எப்படி இருக்கு,
நல்லா
நல்லா
இருக்கேன்டா.
இருக்கா,
நல்லா இருக்கேன்டா. நீ
see,
நல்லா இருக்கியா? நீ நல்லா இருக்கியா? நீ நல்லா இருக்கியாடா? இருக்கா? நல்லா இருக்கியா? நான் நல்லா இருக்கேன். நல்லா இருக்கியா? Nice. Sanju, Sanju, hello. Bye. Can you hear me? Bye. Okay, bye. I think your internet is gone down. Let's wrap the session. Thanks. I think your internet is gone down. Bye. We will meet another time. Okay. Hello. Bye. Remove yourself and come into the live again. Remove yourself and come into the live again. So we've learned a lot about acting. So in this 1 hour, try to inculcate all that in your life. It is not necessary that you have to be an actor or to be something to inculcate that in your life, because everything is behavioral sciences. So you are a businessman. If you are an entrepreneur, you need this to talk to people, to address to people. You will, if you are a behavioral coach, you will know it well. So things are like that. So try to understand and learn. And yes, thank you. Thanks a lot for being in the live today. And we will continue our live on the next session. We will surely give you guys a notification. And please do watch us and subscribe to us. Thank you.